What do you think his mission might be in this post?
I think his mission, Kelly, is to be a really important advisor to the president and other key stakeholders. When you hear the word czar in Washington, it does not usually connote a role, but rather something you want to bestow on someone because you do want to take their advice, and perhaps that they will be a point person for all the folks out here in Silicon Valley right now who are really hoping that Trump will remove a lot of regulation that they think is standing in the way. And so David Sachs already was their conduit. My guess is he'll have a couple convenings here and there to reinforce that. But this news did not surprise anyone, shall we say that, because it was clear he was in this position. And people here are genuinely excited from the point of view of deregulation. And that's a big theme, and he's been consistent about it.
He's been a big fundraiser for Trump, has he not? So it does, in a way, feel
extraordinary.
Yeah, as a way of saying, listen, appreciate what you've done here. And he already had his year before, probably, and now we'll be able to kind of make that role a little bit more public. Jessica, one thing that happened this week, and it coincided with coincided with DealBook on Wednesday, so it kind of got overlooked. All of the Amazon announcements. It caught my attention for a few reasons, but because all of this is sort of beyond my grasp, maybe you can boil it down to what you think the most salient takeaways are from a competitive point of view on kind of the AI industry, and also, just from a stock point of view as well.
Absolutely, Kelly. I think it was a big week. AWS held its annual developers conference, reInvent. It's a major event, and it's basically every year when, the big theme here is everyone's trying to compete with AWS. Obviously, with AI, it's been Microsoft and their AI partnership to try to eat into that cloud share of AWS. AWS is still the giant in the room, and they've taken a different approach on AI, which is to try and do more of a platform approach. But the sense is they've been behind. And what I thought was interesting this week was actually their Apple partnership. Amazon announced that Apple is now training on some Amazon chips. And the idea, this honestly shocked me when I saw the news, as close as we are to this, because what it says is that, Amazon has quite a toolkit for the coming decades in AI, from the chips all the way up to the cloud and some of the models. And so I think the news out of AWS that they were partnering with Apple and actually featuring them at this event was quite significant.